You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.
Take us away. Take us away.
Take us away. We're here.
We're here.
All right. Welcome, friends. Welcome, everyone.
Scott's got business he's got to take care
All
of.
right. I think we're here.
Yeah, we're here. I'm just double checking the Facebook to make
Hello,
sure it's
friends.
all good.
Welcome to the For Your Distraction podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Scotty. Sitting across from me, as always, is the man, the myth, the legend, the producer, the talent booker, the engineer, the maker of wishes. Adam, how we doing?
The big dong himself, Adam. Let's go. Okay, we're good on all platforms. I just double checked. We're good to go.
Wow. We are coming to you live on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube.
Yes, we are.
In addition to the old-fashioned ways that you can listen to the audio version.
Doctor of Love, according to Dobbins.
Doctor of Love. That's a new one for you.
Oh
We'll
yeah, add it to the repertoire. Add it to the title.
Add that in with Avian Adam.
All you folks watching on TikTok, thank you very much for joining us. Make sure that you support us by sharing the live. It's the popular platform, so you got to do that. So we appreciate any shares you can give us or anything like that. But welcome, Bienvenue.
Here we are.
Doing? We're back.
Another beautiful evening.
Another beautiful something.
In
We were a little
internet
late to the
land.
game. We decided last week we were a little early. I think this is kind of like the crisp right time to
Everybody
start the podcast.
complained last week. You guys
I know.
came on so early. Okay.
Well, what we had to do is we had to replay the first two episodes of Dispatch. Because
Why is that, Adam?
when I streamed it on TikTok, it went fine, but I forgot to unmute it on the recording software. So the only thing you heard was our sultry voices and not even any game, anything. So we replayed it. Made most of the same decisions. There's
We changed a couple.
There's one or two things that we did differently. Not going to change too much in it, but I'm going to be uploading those to the YouTube. But after this podcast, we're going to do episode 3 and 4. So stick around for that. But right now it's podcast time. Scott, it's a gloomy day outside, dude. It was nice today, and then fucking daylight savings time.
Are we talking weather?
I guess I'm trying to get the conversation going a little bit. So
We were ready to go, and then
I had technical difficulties,
And
which
now
I
it's like-
I solved, but
we wasted the good surprise. Basically, is what we did. Hey, I have a couple fact checks from last.
all right, let's start with fact checks.
because we
Fact
are
check me,
about
Daddy.
fact checks here. We were talking about one of the boozes that we pulled was the 3 Olives grape, and
Yeah.
I mentioned the whipped and the Swedish fish 3 Olives.
Yeah.
It's Pinnacle, not 3 Olives. It's a different brand of vodka.
Not even 3 Olives at all.
I was wrong, but they
All
do
right.
exist. They're just not 3 Olives. They're Pinnacle. You, sir, are fact checked as well. You said that Trump did not call Marjorie Taylor Greene a traitor. He, in fact, did call her a traitor more than one time. And I don't know if he was the first to do it, but he most certainly did.
Didn't I say I wasn't sure? I just know that he wasn't the first to do it.
You said he didn't, and he actually
Okay.
did.
Fair enough.
He called her Marjorie Trader Green. I thought he did, but you said he didn't. I said
He didn't do it at first.
He might have not been the first.
The dude who Philadelphia TikToker, what's his name? I know he did it first.
Pearlmania?
Yeah, he because he made a whole TikTok because Trump, when he posted on his social media, it was like the weak sauce, the most weakest of sauces of insults. And it was just Pearlmania on there just saying, like, it was right there in front of your face. You could have said this or you could have said that. And he said, you could have said Marjorie Trader Green and you didn't say that. So we're Bro, you cough wrong in this direction.
You cough in the wrong
direction.
direction.
Labeled a traitor. Apparently, we're going to get into that.
Traitor!
We're going to get into that. Trust me. That's a coming. That's a coming.
Remember in Star Wars, The Force Awakens, like our bag has here?
Yeah.
And anytime like Finn was around anybody, they were always like,
traitor!
Like bro. Like,
even
relax.
the random dude who didn't
quiet quit, okay?
Random guy who's stormtrooper who never met this dude.
Never met him.
Sees one black guy and he's like, traitor! It's like, whoa, calm down,
He
buddy.
got called traitor by everybody just for quiet quitting.
Duck's here. Ducky, what up?
Ducky boy.
What
Good to
up?
see ya.
How we
Good
doing?
to see you.
Yeah, on the YouTubes,
it was tough to get on today. Oh no.
What was tough to get on? The TikTok?
I don't know.
Or shit, because I'm on right here on my platform.
Well, we're here
Dobbins
now.
is on here too, so I think it sounds like a personal problem, quite frankly.
Technology is the bane of
See,
our existence.
I just joined.
Oh no.
I joined.
Adam, make this happen.
Oh my god.
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything. I just didn't.
Our soundboard
I didn't
is
turn on. I just didn't turn off the screens.
screensaver.
Not screensaver.
What is this? Windows 95? Is that what we're running this on?
Yeah,
We're running this on DOS, like Dispatch.
You're gonna sit there and just watch the.
Now I lost what I was gonna push.
I don't know. Fucking pick something. Who gives a shit?
Well, do it live. Fuck it. Do it live.
We're doing it live, folks.
Doing it, and doing it. Wow. Scott, let's get into it. It's game time. Game time decision.
Are you
game
opening
time.
up with this? Like that's your.
I mean, we always open up
You're
with
just
it.
gonna bust it out and swing for the fences.
We're
right
15
away.
minutes in. Let's do it.
All right,
We're 15 minutes in. Let's go.
holla at your boy. Holla at a player when you see him in the streets.
Lulu commented, "When Trump's demise unfolds, no one mourns the wicked."
Oh, has anybody seen Wicked for Good yet?
Let's not bring that movie up. That was a point of contention. For
We're
you
gonna
and I.
bring that up, motherfucker.
That was a point of
okay?
contention for you and I. That was our friendship almost ended this past week over this stupid fucking
orange
thing.
cover. The podcast almost ended abruptly because
of him and trying to gaslight me. He tried to gaslight me at the gym.
All right, chat. Wicked for Good. Sequel or a continuation?
No.
Yes.
No. What you first said was it's just Wicked. It's just the movie.
What?
You were like it's Wicked. You didn't. That was the first argument you made was the same movie. You said it was the same movie. That was the first argument he made. Let me paint the picture. Let me paint the picture here for a second.
Lulu
okay?
says continuation.
I never said it wasn't a continuation.
Yes, you did.
You said it was the same fucking movie. That's the problem.
Thanks for this. Is the series finale of For Your Distraction.
So we're sitting there. By the way, this is exercise 1 at the gym. We haven't even gotten started. We're doing the warm up shoulder workout, and he's telling me we're discussing like like scheduling and time frames and stuff like that, and what's going on in the holidays. And you had mentioned that your kids, they're gonna go see Wicked. I was like, oh, did the new one come out yet? You're like, no. I was like, oh, is it like an on-stage theatrical version? Like, well, the Wicked is an on-stage theatrical version.
It's Wicked was a stage show. First.
And then I was like,
I saw it on
and then
Broadway.
I was like, oh, I thought they were making like a sequel. They were making a new one. And you were like, no, it's Wicked. It's Wicked.
Right.
It's part 2.
Lulu's an expert here. Read the book, saw it on Broadway in Chicago. I saw it.
That's fine.
Chicago.
That's fine. Here's my problem. You're typing. You're not paying attention to the conversation. I said, oh, did they come out with the new one? And his response was, no, they didn't. And then I said, oh, is it like a re-release or is it like, like they filmed like the theatrical version the way they did with Phantom of the Opera? And he was like, no, it's Wicked. He was incredibly pedantic about the fact that it's the same movie to the point where he said, when I said, did the new one come out? He said, no.
I didn't say no.
You said no.
I said the second part has come out.
No, you didn't. I said, oh, did the new one come out? Like, I heard they were making the new one. Like, new one didn't come out.
Now you're
You
the one
said
being
that.
pedantic. I said the second part. It's the same movie because musicals on Broadway or off Broadway, they're like 4.5 hours long.
Not to mention
You
this.
can't make a movie out of one musical. They're too long.
You changed
so they
your
divide them up into parts.
multiple times in this argument at the gym. Also,
I did nothing
at
of the
first you
sort.
said, oh, it just picks up where the last one ends off.
It does.
And then I made the Lord of the Rings argument where I said, okay, so Lord of the Rings is all one movie too. There's no 1, 2, and 3. It's all one movie because it picks up where the last one left. And then you change it by saying, well, no, it's because you know there was a completion at the end of the
Are
other
the
one.
Deathly Hallows 2 movies? Is
Yes, they're 2
Mockingjay?
separate movies.
No, it's part 1 and part 2.
They were released
because the book
they were
is
released-
so freaking long. They couldn't make it into.
released separately.
But
It's one book.
It's one book that they couldn't make one movie.
Is
out
Hobbit
of.
1, 2,
So
and
they-
3 one movie? It's one book.
Breaking Dawn got divided into 2.
Is the Hobbit-
Mockingjay got divided into 2.
Is-
This is the same thing.
He's avoiding
bro.
the question.
The
Is
finales
Hobbit 1,
are-
2, and 3 one movie?
What?
Is Hobbit 1, 2, and 3 one movie?
Hobbit is weird because it's
No,
one
it's
book, right?
one book. Yeah.
It's one book. So I think those are all parts. I think it was just a cash
They didn't
grab to
say
divide
part.
it up.
They didn't say
we
part
didn't
1,
need
2, and 3.
45 minutes of watching dwarfs eat. We didn't need that. They could have shortened it. Lord of the Rings is different though because they're separate books. They are.
They each pick up where the last one left off.
Correct.
And they weren't originally meant to be separate books. They became separate books because they were so long. They were originally meant to be one book. Lulu mentioned that once we hit 10,000 likes, we get pushed out of the FYD. So keep liking the stream if you're out there. Please tap.
Ducky. What was what movie did he suggest that we watch? I forget.
Who?
Ducky. Old Ducky boy right there.
Me right here.
Did you watch the movie I suggested? We might have.
I apologize. What was the movie?
Yeah.
I apologize. You're. By the way, these are emojis. Emojis don't come through on our end of the
I was
chat.
wondering what that
So
was.
face, green, smiling. These are emojis. I apologize. The way we have our chat set up for YouTube and Facebook, it's not going to come through like that. So
Oh,
you're better
I'm
off doing the
I was
classic
trying to
ones
figure
with
that
parentheses and colons and all that other bullshit. So.
I was trying to understand. Like,
Lulu, you're right. It is the entire argument is over miscommunication, but the problem is he then said shit like you die on the weirdest hills and everything like that. The conversation was never about Wicket. It was about scheduling stuff. Scott created an argument, and then when I said, "Oh," when I found out, "Oh, you're talking about part 2," it's like, "Oh, yeah, the new one." You could have just moved on and be like, "Yeah, whatever," and then moved on with the scheduling stuff. You chose to die on the hill.
I never
You
said
chose
it wasn't
to make
a
it an
new
argument.
one. No. It is a new one, but it is not a sequel.
No, what I said
My
was
argument was the word sequel.
When
It is not a sequel.
when it came through, I said, "Oh, the new one, okay," and then that was it. And then you chose to be like, "No, it's not the new one. It's the same movie.
You
Just
said,
continue."
I don't know why they made a sequel already. That's what you said.
What I said was, I don't know why the new one came out already because the first one just came out like last year. We talked about that, and my whole thing was, "Oh, I'm surprised that the newest one came out already. I assumed it would take a
Ninja
year, a couple extra
Assassin.
years."
I remember now.
Ninja Assassin. Write it down.
It
write
wasn't
it down.
on anything. We did write it down.
Okay,
I
we'll
couldn't
check
find
again.
it streaming on anything.
We'll check again. If you know what it's might be streaming on, let us know. We'll explain it later. We're going to take a very short break with Chorus of Cinema just for a brief period of time.
We are.
Just for like a few weeks, and then we'll get back to it.
Because we're playing the game Dispatch, and having 2 segments, it just took a lot of time up. So we're gonna have a hiatus. You kind of just said this, but I'm reiterating a hiatus on Course of Cinema, and then do the Dispatch game.
Okay, aren't movies with part 1 and part 2 extended continuation, and the movies with multiple movies a series?
I have a big what I don't know the difference between a reboot and a remake.
I've been over this numerous times.
I know, and I have a really hard time with it.
A reboot is a continuation of an old thing. You're bringing it back to life.
Isn't that a sequel?
A remake is just complete, done. Like, for example, you can make the argument that episode 1 is a reboot because the last one was like 30 years ago, and so they're just bringing it back to life. Maybe it's a sequel, maybe it's a prequel, whatever.
But one is the same story, and one is a different story.
Dom said remake changes the story.
Remake changes the story.
Dom, don't even try. I've explained this numerous times.
I just get them mixed up. I just get them confused.
It's okay.
Yes, I just get them mixed up. They're very similar in nature.
I've been more than willing to contend that part 1s and part 2s are continuation of the same story, but they're different movies because they're movies that are released at separate points of time. That's what they are. Like, it is a new movie. Wicked Part 2 is a new movie. That's what it is.
I think it was, I don't know. I think it was filmed simultaneously. I think they were filmed back to back.
That's fine. They didn't release it like that. They split it up. So
Wicked
Part 2 is another movie.
No, it is not. It's a continuation of the same movie.
How many movies are they going to make with Wicked? How many parts?
Fine. I think there's only going to be 2. I hope. I hope there's only 2.
So if your kids come up to you and say, Daddy, we want to watch Wicked, you're not going to be like, which one? You'd be like, all right, let's start from the beginning.
They wouldn't say, hey, I want to watch Toy Story. Let's start middle of the movie. No, we're going to start at the beginning. That's what you watch a movie from the beginning to the end. You wouldn't start halfway through the Wicked story. You would start at the beginning.
If your favorite portions happen at the start of Part 2 to the end, you might skip the fucking first part. If they like Wicked Part 2 the more than they like Wicked Part 1, they might say, hey, Daddy, we want to watch Wicked. You're like, all right. And you pop in, as if we live in fucking 1990 and we have a VHS, you pop in Wicked Part 1. You're like, no, Daddy, you want to watch Part 2? Like, we can't watch halfway through the story. We got to start with the beginning because that's what you do.
I have a hard time.
They're separate movies. They're the same story, but the movies are separate because they're released
I have
separately.
A hard time watching Endgame without watching Infinity War first. I do.
Okay.
Even though I've seen both of them ad nauseum.
Yeah. They're all continue. It's
not a new movie. It was all filmed together.
It's fine. It was all filmed together.
You are way outnumbered in this argument.
They are different movies. And when I say different movies, I'm not saying the story's different. What I'm saying is this movie is released now. It is a beginning and end. Then Part 2, whether it picks up
when
in the
will
beginning
now
or not,
be then? Soon.
Whether it picks up in the beginning or not, it is released separately.
You've been a bad girl. You've been a bad little girl, and you're getting a vigorous spanking right now.
You're getting a spanking in this chat.
Here's my real argument. I don't think I should have to deal with a pedantic argument that we're not even talking about Wicked just because I say Wicked 2. You know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Just fucking move on. We were talking about a schedule.
A schedule? Because I'm going to go see Wicked for good.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh, I didn't know the sequel came out yet. I'm like, it's not a fucking sequel.
It's a pedantic fucking argument. You knew what I was talking about. What does it matter? You knew what I was talking about. What does it matter? The Marvel Universe is a storyline and all intertwine and are continuations. So there's only ever been one Marvel movie? Is that what you're saying? There's only ever been one Marvel movie.
Saying.
They're all continuations.
But
apparently
different
continuations
characters, different independent stories.
Continuation is the same movie.
This is the same characters with the same plot, continuing the same problems.
Like, I would argue the Infinity Saga is an entire plot. The Infinity Saga is one plot. That's a one plot.
The Infinity Saga could
So all those
be
movies are one movie. They're all one movie then.
This is what I have to deal with.
All he had to do was just let me say Wicked 2 and move on. We weren't even talking about the fucking movie.
Okay, Trump, just let him be wrong.
I don't care.
You pour yourself. You're going to need way more wine than that to get through this show.
I know. I'm mad. This is my only bottle. First Wicked movie equals witch's backstory and how they met. Part 2 equals tie-ins to the Wizard of Oz and the witch's fates. That sounds like separate fucking stories to me. Sounds like two different stories to me.
Okay, so Lulu will understand this because I too saw the stage show. Shout out to my mom. She was there. We saw the stage show. Awesome. When I'm watching Wicked, the OG, Adam will call it the first Wicked for you to get you through it. Okay, when I'm watching that in the theater and it freaking ends, I'm like, wait a minute. No, it can't just end in the middle of like it was like a bad placed commercial on like Amazon Prime Video, like on Tubi, when they're like in the middle sentence and a commercial hits. It was like that. I'm like, wait a minute. I know what happens next. This is awful.
Numerous fucking movies have done in the past, and then you make sequels to those movies because it's a continuation of the fucking... Every sequel is a continuation of the story. What are you talking about? There's a reason why they call it a sequel. It's part 2 of the story. No, that's not true.
Temple of Doom and Raiders are completely different stories.
Temple of Doom is a prequel.
Okay,
It's a
Last
prequel.
Crusade is a sequel. Last Crusade and Raiders are completely different stories.
But it's a sequel. It's a continuation of the Indiana Jones story.
The saga, not the story.
The story of Indiana Jones
There's a
is
saga
continued.
and there's this. Oh my god.
The story is continued. I'm sorry. We don't need to pick up where Indy last left off and watch him take a shit or something like that. Like, we don't need to see everything. It skips around. It's what it does. It's what sequels to stories do. You skip the boring. It's the reason why you've never seen a toilet in Star Trek. They skip the boring shit. We don't want to see Commander Riker fucking try to navigate sitting on a toilet. He can't. How are you going to get around the back
We saw a
end of
toilet
that?
in Andor.
How are you gonna
We finally saw a toilet.
How is he going to do
They
the Riker
exist.
maneuver on a toilet? There's the backside's the wall. You skip the boring shit. It's not a different storyline. It's a continuation of the story. Matrix
watch
1 and
both
Matrix
Wicked.
2 is a continuation of the story, but it's not a different storyline.
I can't wait to watch Wicked for good. I'm very excited.
Matrix 3 is a continuation of Matrix 2. It's not a different storyline, though, but it is a sequel.
Adam, everyone in the comment section is
You're all wrong.
Let's just move on, because before you pop an embolism here, we need to move on. All right, chat. Thanks.
I'm going to argue with all
Thanks
you
for that.
guys.
Thanks
We're
for that.
all
That was good.
we're
That
not
was good
friends
shit.
anymore. We're not friends. Let's do the game.
Let's do the game. But should we preface what the commercial's gonna, or is it just gonna be a surprise?
I got the Dobbinses arguing now. I got them arguing a little bit too. I'm liking this.
Oh, no, Trouble in Paradise.
I'm liking this.
Just because there's trouble in this paradise doesn't mean you guys need to bring that shit home.
Dance,
Leave it at work. Leave it at work. Don't bring it home to the kids. Dance, monkey.
If this ends in a divorce, this might be the greatest thing I've ever done, or the worst thing. I don't know. We'll see.
Hey, we're gonna drink. How's that sound?
Let's drink.
Let's do it. And we have a great commercial planned, and it's gonna
We
lead
do.
into a topic we're
We
gonna talk
do.
about when we get back from our commercial break.
I was going to
So-
stream last night, and then I came across a song because I was wondering, like, what break am I going to do? I came across a song. I was like, I'm not going to stream
I
now.
think
I got work to do.
I go first, right?
Yeah, you go first.
Okay.
I think. I don't know. Who cares?
All right. Come on. Big bucks, no whammies.
Lulu and Dobbins. I just a record or a producer question. I know that I shared it with you guys. Did you guys get a notification from your TikTok saying that Scotty Knows invites you to, when we went live, he invites you to join the live? I'm just curious because I see a lot of TikTok creators. I get a lot of notifications like that. I'm trying to figure out if that just automatically, it does. Okay, good. I was trying to figure out if that automatically does or what happens with that. All right, you get what'd you get?
All right, I haven't looked at it yet. Okay.
I guarantee I would like Wicked. I guarantee I would enjoy.
I think
Wicked.
you would like it, Adam.
I just haven't watched. Honestly, I put the first Wicked on my Peacock watch list. I just never got a chance to watch it.
Men in
So,
Black and Men in Black 2. That's a sequel.
continuation of the same story. Sequel.
Different stories. Different stories.
It deals with
Same universe.
Agent J. His continued story.
We're
Yo!
gonna move on, guys.
Woo!
What do you? Oh,
What do you
read
think?
yours?
What do you
I
think?
read mine.
What do you guess? Fucking guess what I got.
How do we pull the same ones?
Guess what I got.
Did you get tequila again?
Tequila. I'm gonna finish it tonight.
You're gonna finish it.
There's
tonight.
not a lot
Guess
left.
what I got? Tiki rum. The rum you don't like. I got tiki rum
not a big
again,
fan of it.
and you got the.
Don't even
Calero.
put that back in. Don't put that back in. It's gonna be gone
Mine's
tonight.
going back in because I'm not finished.
Dobbins, I'm happy that you've enjoyed that the Wicked and the show Greatest Showman got you to music because musicals are amazing. They're fucking fantastic.
Adam is the biggest Rent fan I've ever met.
Rent
I
is
love the Greatest Showman.
Disney, the old Disney movies are things that really got me into musicals.
Oh, those are good. Too.
Those got me to musicals.
talking
and
like
then,
Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid,
Lion King, like
Oh, yeah.
Aladdin, all that. Those really got me musicals, and then I went from there, and then I watched Rent. And the first time I watched this, all you old people out there, back in the day, there was a thing called digital cable. You had to get a cable box that you would have to get access to things like Stars and Cinemax and HBO and all that other bullshit.
How old do you think the people in the chat are?
I
Are they
said
playing
for
their
all
Game
you
Boys in the
old-
back seat of Mom's station wagon
said for-
with their mittens attached to their coats?
I said for
they know
okay,
what it is.
Okay, but like Connor doesn't. Motherfucker's 18. He
Where
doesn't
is he?
necessarily know.
Where's our boy? Where's our boy?
He might be watching. I don't know. I'm just saying.
What time
might
is
have
it?
left.
What
I don't
time
know.
is it
He
in
might have left.
Hawaii?
I don't know.
What time is it?
But
in
it
the
doesn't
Aloha
mean
State?
that everybody's like that. But so we got when I was growing up, we couldn't afford cable all the time, so it was more of a we would get cable when they'd be offering like deals, and we get rid of it after the fact. We got digital cable, Stars, and this is back when Stars would get like license a certain movie, and they would play that movie over and over and over again, like for like 72 hours, just that fucking movie. And Rent was on there, and I was like, I've heard of Rent. I've seen Team America World Police. I saw that fucking mockumentary.
Everyone has
thing. Yeah, everyone has AIDS. Da, 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 da. So I was like, let me watch Rent. I watched Rent. I fucking fell in love. I watched it and watched it again and watched it again. It was fucking
You know
great.
who's in Rent?
A lot of people.
There's a lot of people in Rent.
What's his name from Law and Order?
Yeah, he's
there's
great.
The one dude who's in Star Trek Discovery. He plays the engineer.
A lady. It's a lady. Ooh, she's in Rent. She's also in the OG Wicked. Do you know who? I'll give you a hint. She's also in Frozen.
Rodgers and Hammerstein, Cinderella.
The one with Brandy.
Yeah,
if
Brandy
you
and
watched
Houston.
the latest Descendants movie, Descendants 4, Descendants 4 brings those characters back. It's so good. Check it out. Disney Plus. The answer is Idina Menzel. She is in Rent and Wicked, and we just came full circle, folks. Full circle. Yes, Lulu got it. Idina Menzel is in Rent. She's in Wicked, and she was in the movie too, actually. And I forgot.
Okay,
she wasn't
Rosario
playing
Dawson was in
Alphabet.
Rent too. I forgot about her.
Who?
Rosario Dawson. She was in Rent.
Oh yeah, she was.
She was in Rent. Jesse Martin.
Isn't she in Men in Black 2? Or 3?
3. It's 3. She's in 3.
No, it's 2, right?
No, it's 3.
It's 2.
3. No, you're right. 2. I was
2.
mixing up. You're right. 2. 2 is the one. Was.
See,
dude,
we got a small pool. We used to play 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon all the time. We used to be pretty good at that.
You say
game.
we. You used to play 6 Degrees.
Just because I was better than you didn't mean you didn't play along.
Dobbins, this is a throwback. Back when Scott was like a regular worker at the skating rink, he had this magical ability in the middle of cleaning up where you would throw him 2 names in the middle of like sweeping or mopping or whatever, and he would 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon his way to connect those 2 celebrities, and he did it every fucking time.
I had to do
every
it 6
time
movies or less.
Every time he did it. There was
Some
no
were
beating
hard.
him.
I had to take a while and think about
No
it.
beating him though. There was no beating him.
It was good times. Adam,
Scott,
we got to make some drinks.
all right, we're gonna make some drinks.
Hey, chat. We got a lot of people in here. There's a lot of activity. I don't want to lose you guys after the commercial break.
It's gonna be like it's like a minute and 10
so
seconds.
hang out for 1 minute. Fill your drinks up because that's what we're gonna do, and we'll be white black.
Trump said he's a socialist, jihadist, locked the door. And Zoran walked in and he forgot what he was mad for. Now he cheesing, look giggle, a blush in the face. Talking about we best friends, he got incredible taste. Took a pic, took another, had a whole photo shoot. Posted 15 carousels like, look at my boo. MAGA crowd confused like, sir, what happened to hate? He said, I never said that, stop lying, the media fake. From jihadist to hottie, Trump switched up the plotty. Now he's smiling in the oval light. Zoran, you the body. He went from calling them dangerous to pull up in the lobby. Bros in love with the mayor. Somebody tell somebody, very handsome guy. Nobody saying it but me. He hugged me first. Maybe I hugged him first. Doesn't matter. Trump got a crush and it's loud, not subtle. Whole staff stressed out like, sir, please stop. Cuddle. History books gonna say it real sloppy. 45 fell in love with a democratic socialist copy.
And we're back. We back.
The name is Mamdani. M-A-M-D-A-N-I.
You want to know what I'm mad about? So there's that one picture.
You're mad about sequels and
well, I'm
part
mad,
twos.
I'm mad that I'm surrounded by a bunch of wrong people. But what I'm really mad about is that picture of Mamdani in that like blazer with that like turtleneck, and you have the other one, Trump. Somebody photoshopped Mamdani have the same color as Trump and played it off as like, after the meeting, is Trump now copying Mamdani? And I was like, no fucking way. No, I was elated for that. And then I saw a post. It's like, no, somebody photoshopped. And I'm like, fuck. That would have been great. That was so good.
We don't put fake news on this show.
No, absolutely not. 100% no. There's no fake news ever at all. On this
Adam,
show.
you finally finished it.
It's done. I willed this. The fact that I drew this 3 times, every single time, like, and I drew it. I willed this into existence.
And this is the Calero tequila.
So good.
From Mexico. I brought this back with me. Paid duty for it.
The smoothest tequila I have ever drank. It is amazing.
Nothing is written in English, so I can't read it. But it was made by the Mayans.
Allegedly.
Thank you.
Allegedly.
So I pulled the rum you had just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
The tiki rum.
Gross.
You don't like it?
Ugh.
It's from Bloomington, Indiana. Bro, how did you not? Last time you were like, I can't see where it's made. It's literally right there.
Where? Wait.
Right there.
Yeah, in little tiny print. Little itty bitty baby print. I'm not wearing my glasses. Little itty bitty baby print. So
home without them? Okay.
All right, I'm taking my shot. Enjoy.
How is it?
Oh my God, it's so good.
Yeah. Well,
I only have to chase it. It's so good. Oh my God.
what else you drinking now that you finished your shot?
I am drinking the highest class of wines. Sweet Yellowtail Sweet Red.
Where's that from?
It can't get much higher than that. That is from Australia.
Do you come from a land down under?
Yeah, it's Australia. Makes sense because there's a kangaroo
Okay.
on there.
Cheers to the tiki
Cheers.
rum.
Let's get into it, Scott. We live in Bizarro world. That's what I've
The
decided.
name is Mamdani. M-A-M-D-A-N-I.
We live in a wild world right now. Like,
A wild,
yeah,
wild world.
it's just dry white for you. Fair enough.
See, they know about cable, bro.
It's fine. I didn't say they didn't, but not everybody knows. Were you expecting this meeting to go the way that it went?
So I didn't even know there was a meeting happening. I'm actually shocked because all those two did was attack each other.
Yeah. Like
And-
Mamdani did with Class, and Trump was doing it like a douchebag. And then
Yeah.
they met. And
They
it wasn't,
met-
here's the thing. Mamdani didn't change his tune. He was normal Mamdani, just kind of like a dude like smirked and smiled and was polite.
He called him a fascist to his face.
Yeah. And then Trump, when you watch this meeting, it's just him geeking out. It's like smiling at him. At one point, a reporter even asked him, like, are you gonna,
Sweeps asked a question here. It's Master of Disguise. What? I'm not turtle enough for the Turtle Club? Turtle. I love that movie.
yeah.
It's terrible. It's Dana Carvey, right?
I know that movie, yeah.
It's Dana
really
Carvey?
bad.
Yeah, it's Master of Disguise. Okay.
So this meeting was weird. At one point, a reporter even asked, are you going to, first of all, the reporters were going after Mamdani left and right. Like, what are you going to say to Trump now that you're in his face for this or that or whatever? At one point, like, they were asking, but like, what about like your comments about like, Trump is a fascist? And as Mamdani was trying to like politics his way out of it a little bit, Trump like gives him a big old smile and like, no, you don't have to lie about it. You don't have to lie. You say, that's what they want to say. Like geeking out. I was like, this is the weirdest fucking interaction I've seen.
Mamdani walks into the Oval Office and Donald Trump's sitting there and Donald Trump's like,
around the offices, you've got a fat cock.
He knows his way around because, we talked about Bill last week, so he knows his way.
Walks in the whole room chills, power in his pocket like a handful of pills.
It was
like he owes that man, doing little favors no one else could get.
Given everything we know about this man, it was the strangest interaction that I've seen. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like Trump's trying to curry favor because like it's the weirdest thing. We had the government open back up, and then you had almost unanimously the entire government vote for the Epstein files, with the exception of one dude. And Trump immediately signed it. Didn't even wait like the week that he had. He just like waited a day. Is like, all right, here you go.
but have you seen it yet?
No,
Like, they voted on it. He signed it. Where the hell is it?
they get. I think there's like a grace period before they're allowed, or that they have to release it. I don't know.
So they got to redact Trump's name.
I guarantee they've done a lot of that. But it's the weirdest week. And then you have this meeting with Mamdani and Trump, who is an admitted democratic socialist, everything Trump claims to hate, and they're fucking geeking out in the goddamn Oval Office. Trump's fucking like fanboying it up as if he loved Mamdani from the start. Like, I sent you that TikTok or that one dude is like, are we gonna talk about Mamdani? Are you like a witch? Are you like a wizard? Did you cast a spell? Like how did you do this? How'd you do this?
The wonderful Wizard of New York.
Exactly. Lulu said they were nearly unanimous because they spent all that time cooking the books of their names and their buddies' names. I'm betting mostly Trump, but possibly we'll see. It was the weirdest. There were two weird interactions this week with Trump. There was that, and then there was his social media. Social media was a little different. We got a little bit more of the classic Trump on his social media. There was those three Democratic.
There was like 6 of them.
There were 6. I thought there were 3. There were 6.
At least 4.
There were some Democratic lawmakers, people in government. All of them either veterans or former intelligence agents that posted a video, basically a reminder to the military, hey, remember, you don't have to follow unlawful orders. What was the response, Scott? How did that go?
Trump basically called them traitors, like Dobbins says. Anybody's a traitor when they go against him.
So this is the first.
Do you have the tweet pulled up? Oh, great.
I got a bunch of them. So this is on Truth Social. This is after the videos released of these Democratic lawmakers, mind you, saying nothing directly about Trump, simply reminding the military that they do not have to follow unlawful orders, which is not anything seditious at all, unless you're Donald Trump and you think everything's seditious. He said, this is really bad and dangerous to our country. Their words cannot be allowed to stand. Seditious behavior from traitors. Lock them up. President EJT. That was the first one. He followed it up afterwards with this. It's called seditious behavior at the highest level. Each one of these traitors to our country should be arrested and put on trial. The words cannot be allowed to stand. We won't have a country anymore. An example must be set. President DJT.
That's what a Nazi would say.
There was one more message. One more. Seditious behavior punishable by death.
That's what a Nazi would say.
Not to mention, he also I hate this fucking term, but it's what they use on his social media. He retruthed a bunch of other people that were posting stuff about, hang them, unalive them, all that other stuff. The pretzels keep on pretzeling themselves, dude. The amount of people that were like debating about this and talking about this that are on his side are like, well, what did he say that was wrong? Sedition is like a terrible thing. Like, what about these Democratic lawmakers? What business do they have saying what could have prompted them to do that, to say any of this stuff?
Sweeps. So we have 2 comment sections. We've got the YouTube one and we got the TikTok one. Sweeps is over here saying he's going to join the Marines. Thank you. Thank you for that. Just Sweeps. To say this, you have to follow orders when you're in the service. Unless it is an illegal order, yes. Then you just so you guys know.
Just so you know. So can I say maybe wait 3 years? Wait 3 years. I would maybe say.
Hope your girl's gonna wait for you.
Just because.
Is she one of those down A?
Yeah, I thought you guys were going to college together.
Remember, they were having. It was rocky. For
Sweeps hasn't been on in a while. That was a while.
Who knows what's happened?
So. Lulu said, I wonder who's taught him the word sedition and the term seditious behavior. You're right. He there's no fucking way this dude knew what any of that was. It's wild, and I can't believe I have to say this. It's wild that we have not only a president who's willing to openly call for the unalivings of lawmakers just for saying not even anything about him directly, just for reminding the military that they don't have to follow unlawful orders. Like, it's a wild thing to sit there and call for their unaliving and then turn around afterwards like, oh, I didn't mean that. Like,
Agreed.
This is not the world we should have to live in. Where at one point the president is looking up at a Middle Eastern descent man, very handsome man, give him the googly eyes, and then the next moment sitting there calling for like one party's representatives like on a live scene. It's fucking wild. I'm getting tired of it, but I'm going to tell you this right now. The real question is, what were they trying to avert the eyes from? When they do stuff like this, it's because they're doing something else that's like really harmful. So that's the real question, I say.
Bonkers, man.
What do you guys think to say about it? I feel like I'm the only one talking here.
No, I mean, you did a great job covering it. I don't want to sound too much of a yes man. I like it better when we argue about if Wicked's a sequel or not. But,
yeah, that's fun.
But this is like, I'm completely with you on this. I think the chat is too. What he did was awful. And a lot of people have rallied behind these representatives and senators who came out and said, what Trump is doing with the military is illegal. And by law, you can disobey an illegal order.
It's not crazy to say that in the environment that we live in, whether you're a lawmaker or you're just a normal ass citizen. I'm just hearing too many excuses being made. Well, isn't it seditious behavior by even saying that because you're trying to like subvert his authority and stuff like that? Like I've heard those literal arguments. No, it's not. No, the fuck it's not.
Are we committing seditious behavior right now on this very podcast?
No, because we're not actively saying technically that. Well, I'll say right now, I'm going to be seditious. Fuck it. Here I go. Hey, military people, thank you for service. Remember, you do not have to follow unlawful orders. You are more than free to disobey them. Now we're
Screw
seditious.
That noise. I'm doubling down. I'm going to be nothing but seditious from here on out the remainder of the show. I say everyone disobey him. Let's do a coup. Let's start it right now here on this show.
Scott Malenky's viewpoints do not reflect the entire 4 Distraction crew.
Screw that, man.
That is
I got it. Let's do it.
Things. Right, Lulu. We are 1.5 thousand likes to reach our goal to get on the For You page. So tippity tap tap, please, and thank you. We appreciate all of that. Lulu said his whole presidency has been the old bait and switcheroo on his supporters, and that's the funny part.
Everything Trump tries to do is illegal. He doesn't follow any laws.
Not everything he's done, but a lot of it has been like, you know what I'm really tired of hearing? I'm really tired of hearing the old excuse of, like, when people talk, now the argument is like when people talk about stuff like that or like January 6th or anything like that, the argument is, well, did he do it? Or did they stop him? And they was like, well, yeah, they stopped. It's like, well, then what's the big deal? He was stopped, so clearly our, system's working. It's like, that's not the fucking point. If I try to unalive you and I don't succeed, I'm still guilty of attempting to do that. It's still illegal. Just because you try to do something and don't succeed doesn't...
Allegedly.
I guess allegedly, yeah. Now, yeah, allegedly. It's fucking ridiculous.
I just think on this show, after seeing those awful tweets, I'm ready to commit seditious behavior. I was saying that Trump...
That's what a Nazi would
I was
say.
saying that, so this is us.
We're going to be doing one thing and one thing only. Killing Nazis.
That's us here at For Distraction.
Lou said, at my job, if someone conceals something in a store and walks past the checkout to leave and ... I know they don't add enough characters to the comment and gets caught and offers to pay, they're still charged with theft. You're right. At the bare minimum, attempted thievery.
Thievery.
Scott, I want to know, before we move on, one other thing. I want to know if our TikTok algorithms are synced up. Have you seen the AI AOC thirst trap videos?
Love them.
Have you seen them?
Love them. Love them.
So,
listen, you know me. I have been an AOC fan before it was cool to be an AOC fan.
Yeah.
I feel like she's like...
She was always a babe.
She was always a babe, but I feel like she's got that Latina blood in her, and she's got like
Lulu, you've never seen them?
The curves are coming in.
After the show, when the night's over and we're done streaming, just go on TikTok, search AOC thirst traps. You'll see what I'm talking about. I've come across them every now and then. Now, when it comes to AI, it is a disgrace for AI to take somebody's image without their permission and do anything with it.
I agree.
Especially if they're trying to do something, sexually or illegally averted or something like that. So when I see them and I scroll up there like, what a disgrace.
I scroll, but I bookmark it for later.
This is disgusting.
I add it to the spank bank.
I am ready. I'm going to move. I'm not even going to give them my time. I'm going to swipe past this.
Yeah, I know.
There.
And follow creator. Love AOC. I'm for her for president.
The cyber laws are very severely behind the times. You can thank the fucking government for that bullshit.
We kid. It's very bad.
It is very bad.
We make jokes, but it's I don't appreciate
You
that.
will not find any of those videos on my likes in my profile. By the way, if you want to follow me, Rizzled, I'm in the slew of comments somewhere. We had 10,000 likes though. 10,000. We should be on the For You page. Thank you very much for tippity tap tapping.
Where's our warning?
Thank you very much.
Where's our Rasta horn?
We don't have one. We don't have one.
Cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah, Macho Madness here has got more to offer than President Jack Tunney thinks that I got. Yeah, I am the cream, and there is no doubt about it.
So Adam,
I am the cream of the crop.
You're talking about AOC. She's one of our favorites. We also have some big news coming from one of our least favorites. We talked about her last week, Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah.
We talked about what happened last week. Well, there's a big update to that. What happened?
She resigned. She resigned. She's going to resign.
She's, of course, waiting till after January 6th or 7th, whenever it is.
Yeah.
When the pension kicks in, of course.
Of course.
But
I can't blame her for that.
Good riddance. There's a rumor she's going to run for president, though.
There's a rumor that she's going to run for governor. That's part of the reason why she's going to make a run for governor. Well, she already
wanted to run for governor. That was part of the problem. That was the beginning of the fallout. She wanted to run for governor of Georgia, and Trump basically told her no. He had somebody else lined up to run that he was going to support, and she got all pissed. And that was the beginning of the end of their love affair. That's when she really started pushing for the e-files released, and now she's stepping down.
She's just the first rat to jump ship. That's all it is. That's all she is.
I mean, I don't want her to be governor. I certainly don't want her to be president. I don't want her to be representative. But it is funny to see the fracture in MAGA.
I think maybe, well, it's like, here's the thing. It's when the e-files officially get released, assuming that they're not as redacted as we know they're going to be, there's going to be a big problem in the sense of how much Trump is involved in that, and like if they're willing to like let him go down like that. Because if they let him go down, if they don't redact it the way that he would want it to be, and if he is in it or implicated in any way, he's going to go down. There's one of two things. Either they're going to let him go down because they know he's a sinking ship and they're trying to abandon ship. But the problem is he knows a lot of shit. So are they going to try to protect him? It's this weird game that right now we're all trying to figure out what the fuck. Like, this is why I hate politics. This is why I didn't want to get into politics. I was happy not being involved in politics. Now I'm trying to get involved in politics. And this
I've
whole
been
thing
listening to some of our old shows. We like very rarely talk politics.
We didn't have to. It wasn't as big of a thing. He made it a big thing. It's ridiculous. It's in everybody's lexicon right now. I'm using words like lexicon. It's bullshit. I'm done talking about it. Let's move on.
Well, good.
We saw some of the gym, Scott. We saw some of the gym this past week.
Oh, we did.
We did.
I wish you wouldn't let me take a picture.
Because you don't take a picture of people at the gym without their permission. That's why. It's a bad thing.
We had a good laugh. But the people in the chat, the people who are listening and watching, they're not going to find it as funny as us.
I don't care. We got to talk about it. We got to amp it up.
The kids from Stranger Things.
We saw Stranger Things at the gym. Yes. We saw, because I can't remember the names. Who do we see?
So we're working out and we see these three boys. And the one of them was like tall, skinny, dorky. The other one was like a little bit shorter and chubby, and he kind of had like a Jew-fro going on. And then the third one was also kind of dorky, but he was a black kid, person of color. And that was like the three of them, and they're walking around. I'm like, oh look, there. I was kidding. I was like, oh, there's Mike, Dustin, and Lucas.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, this girl who was like pretty attractive for a 12-year-old walks in and goes over to them, and we're like, wait, they don't know her. And I was like, oh my God, she had like short shaved head. Yeah. I'm like, it wasn't freaking Stranger Things. It's all of them. I was freaking out.
We noticed it before the girl showed up. We're like, that's Stranger Things. Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah. And we're like giggling about it, like, oh man, that's crazy. Then we're sitting there on the tricep dip machine. Yeah. And we look over and she joins them at the barbell press.
And she starts lifting with her
We
mind.
look at each other and we're like, this is fucking crazy.
The barbell started going up and down. She's sitting there like this. She's doing the hand thing. Her nose bleeds. I'm like, look at that. We got to take a picture. You're like, no pictures in the gym.
No.
I'm like, listen, it's real. Everything we've heard about was real.
Pull the jokes back for a second. Two of these kids were there. Like, you remember when you were young in like middle school, high school, you would just go to random places to hang out. One of those boys is there to work out. The other two were not. Because they were in khakis and polos and like,
polo.
Yeah, and dress shoes,
penny loafers.
Yeah, they were not there to work. They were just there to hang out. The one kid, Dustin, he was the only one that was there to hang out.
It was bonkers.
It was wild.
I know the thing I love about appreciate it.
The thing I love about it is that we both independently thought that, and then we said it, and we're like, "That's exactly what I was thinking."
Yeah,
fucking Stranger Things.
Yeah,
it was wild. It's wild because Stranger Things season 5 is coming out.
About time.
It's coming out at the end of the month. It's almost like it was they were just trying to fake advertising or something like that.
The kids in that show are like playing 15-year-olds, but they're like 25.
Yeah.
Like Millie Bobby Brown is married with a kid, and she's got to play like a 13-year-old.
She's also putting harassment charges against
David Harbour.
David Harbour.
Yeah.
Luckily, this is how fucked up our country is. Luckily, they weren't sexual abuse charges. That's what a lot of people are saying. At the very least, it wasn't that. It was like bullying charges, I guess, or something like that. Not even real charges, just like complaints, I guess. I guess I don't know the whole story. I guess he was bullying her, making odd comments. I don't fucking know, but yeah, that was weird. But like, it was even weirder to see them at the gym. So we had a good laugh about that. We had a good laugh.
It was quite funny. It was quite funny. So, speaking of TV shows, I'm excited. I definitely want to watch the final season of Stranger Things. But along those lines, I am watching a show, and I think you started, but I don't think you're caught up. I'm watching a show on HBO, Welcome to Derry. It's like a spin-off of It.
I watched the first
Stephen
2
King
episodes.
story.
Yeah,
I'm caught up. I'm watched like the 4 or 5 episode, whatever's out right now. It's pretty good. I really enjoy it.
I stopped watching. I think it was good what I saw, but I stopped watching it because I made the assumption, because you didn't see Pennywise at all in the first couple episodes. No. You saw, I guess, the monster, but it was on different forms. You didn't see like Skarsgård.
You know, he can take many forms.
Yes, I know, but like I felt like it was a cop out for the first couple episodes. Like, give me just a sprinkling of Pennywise, and then we're giving it. And I made the assumption it's a TV show. They're not paying Skarsgård until episode 8 to show up. So like, after the first couple of episodes, I was like, all right, I'm here for Pennywise. They're not giving me Pennywise. I'm gonna take a break from it. I didn't give up on it. I'm just like, it's not the show that I'm on. But you told me that he does show up like pretty quickly.
He's there.
Earlier than I thought. So I'm going to get back into it, but I'm only 2 episodes in.
He's there. They do a lot with the lore of that story that they didn't really uncover in the movie.
But Lulu's got a thing for the Skarsgård brothers, apparently.
Bill or Alexander?
She just says Bill and the rest of the Skarsgård brothers.
What's the third one? I know Bill, I know Alexander.
I don't fucking know.
I'm taking Stellan Skarsgård every day of the week, tied to cannon to bootstraps.
This is for Lulu right here. That's for Lulu.
Gustav. I don't remember him. What's he?
Gustav Skarsgård is
Give me Stellan. He was in Mamma Mia.
He's a
He was in
shoemaker back in his
Thor.
old country.
He was in Dune.
He made clogs.
Stellan Skarsgård is an amazing actor, and he has lots of sons.
Dude, fuck.
Stellan
He pulls.
Skarsgård.
Stellan pulls, man. He pulls. Maybe.
Oh yeah, good shit.
So they all the same mother? As maybe the same woman, but like he pulls like regardless. Lots of kids.
Lots of kids, man.
Corsa?
No, I got a story to tell.
Oh, okay.
I got
My bad.
so much.
I don't know. Fucking take charge then if you got story. It was silence. I was wondering what's going on.
dreaming of Stellan Skarsgård, and
the eldest have the same mom. The youngest 2 to 3 have different mom. He pulls, man. He pulls.
I keep my notes going here. So this weekend I went to a wedding. Cousin of mine got married in Pittsburgh.
For your notes, by the way, side note, for your notes, I love that you're sending me notes for the screenshot.
Yeah.
Don't send me concepts of a note though.
What do you mean?
Like, don't send me like you've sent me.
It's concepts of a plan.
Like you've sent me things where it's like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this? Like, what does this mean?
Use your imagination.
Like,
I don't want to hijack the thumbnail making.
Right, but you're like you'll send me something like passion or something like that. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this? What does that mean?
Passionately is what
like. What does it mean? Like, send me something a little more specific.
Trump staring at Mamdani. Passionately.
At one point, you sent me just the color blue.
The name is Mamdani.
The color blue is a good color.
I'm just saying.
Sweeps made us a great logo that is blue and gold. That's what I meant. The blue logo.
I'm sorry. I can't interpret what you're saying.
The blue logo. Well, you know what? We're drinking a lot when we do this, and I send it to you. And I was also very drunk at the wedding we were at. My mom was there. My Aunt Lucy was there. Yeah, it was good, clean fun. Shout out to my cousin Shelby and her now husband Nick. Had a lot of fun. Got a lot of people who were like, "Oh, we love your podcast."
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Why the fuck aren't they watching now?
A lot of people. They all like to listen to it.
Tell them to watch.
Why?
So we know that it's getting out there and that people like us.
People are busy. People have shit to do on Monday nights. Watch the show after the fact. That's fine. Don't listen to this ornery old man.
Skill issue. That's all I'm gonna say. Skill issue.
People were like, "Why is Adam so ornery?" Like, I don't know.
Because Adam's always right. And he's dealing with a bunch of dumbasses.
Adam's just
that's why.
like your show's great, but Adam needs like drugs and. I'm making that up.
I'm drugging up right now. What are you talking about?
Well, anyway, yeah, I went to this wedding. It was good fun. I had more to talk about. Oh, we had a conversation. We were talking about Welcome to Derry, and I need to add this to the chat. And we've had this conversation before too, but my mind was blown at the wedding having this conversation. So you and I were Mary Poppins fans.
Mary Poppins.
And we used to say that
what?
Mary Poppins, we thought she was a Time Lord.
Mary Poppins, what?
You think Mary Poppins is a Time Lord? You used to say that.
I think it's a fun thing to talk about, but I don't really think it is. It'd be cool if they revealed it someday. If Mary Poppins, the best thing you sent me through a loop now, sir. The best thing that Doctor Who could do right now, because it's been on the downward trend. They haven't really been doing too well in the past seasons. I think the best they could do right now is just have a Mary Poppins episode. Honestly, do that. Go bring Doctor Who back, 100%. Anyway, what was your idea that's worse than mine?
So I also heard people talk about that she's a witch and she studied magic at Hogwarts.
Nah,
but those are the two I've heard before. I've heard those before, and I get
the real story is that spoonful of sugar is a spoonful of heroin or something.
Now I heard this week that she is like one of the elder gods that can fight Pennywise. She's from that universe. What? She's from the tower. And she could defeat Pennywise with her magic.
I saw
her good magic. To his
saw a video before you, like literally this is the last video I watched before you walked in the door.
Okay.
Whereas this dude on TikTok is like, pretend like he's seeing like, and he's like type it, like, go, and then they defeat the Pennywise, and then it cuts to powder all over the keyboard, and he slams it down, and, like sniffs up all the like, and then they decide the way they need to escape is they need to have sex with the young. They all need to have an orgy together because that's the way they have to do it and everything. Like I was like, that's fucking Stephen King right there. That's Stephen King.
No,
I'll send you the video. It's fucking great.
They had to destroy their innocent childhood, is what they did. So that's why. So quick.
Yeah. Check Stephen King's
The monster that eats children's fear. How can we do this anymore? Let's destroy our childhood by a giant orgy.
I think what we really need to do is we really need to do is we need to check Stephen King's hard drive. Is what we actually need to do. Quite frankly,
I was on board until what?
I was on board until the fucking preteen orgy, and then I was like, all right, you jumped the shark a little bit.
Speaking of Stephen King, I also heard at the wedding, Running Man is amazing.
Yeah, it's great.
Like the new one.
Oh, the new one?
There's a brand new one. You haven't seen it.
I'm sure it's probably good too.
I heard it's so much better.
The new Total Recall was pretty good too. It was closer to again. These are movies that like all
the Colin Farrell one?
Arnold. Yeah.
Ew, I didn't like it.
It was all right. It was close to the book. That was the book versus the movie they made that had nothing to do with the book. I'm sure this movie is more about the book than it was with the old Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I'm sure it's good too.
Well, the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
He's something, like Lulu. Stephen King is definitely something.
Yeah, it was nothing like the book, from what I get.
None of them were like the book.
None of them were? What do you mean?
You said the Arnold Schwarzenegger Total Recall.
What?
He's.
What are you talking about?
What did you say? You said the old Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I said the old Arnold Schwarzenegger movie is nothing like the Stephen King book.
Yeah.
It's turned into an action movie.
Yeah.
So the new one, it can't be any more not like the book.
Yeah.
But
I heard it's closer to the book.
Are you a Glenn Powell fan?
Who's Glenn Powell?
He's the guy who's in The Running Man. He was in Twisters and Maverick and that football movie.
That guy. I haven't seen anything that I love him in. I don't think
he was
he's
good
bad.
on Saturday Night Live.
I don't think he's bad. What I'm saying is I don't think he's bad, but I don't see anything that I'm loving him. I got it. TikTok does this fucking shit all the time. Because we haven't interacted with people, they want to make sure that we're not.
We're interacting.
No, we're not bringing.
I bet
up.
Lulu loves Glenn Powell.
It's chat and interview. We're not bringing people up from the chat, so that's why TikTok does that bullshit. So.
Okay.
Lula said, I have anxiety anytime I read a book and it's made into a movie. 99% never lived up to my. Lulu, what kind of books are you into? I'm genuinely curious. Like, what's your go-to? You like sci-fi, fantasy, fictional, spooky, scary, like supernatural, like what? Drama? Like, what is your go-to? What kind of books do you like? I'm curious.
What's your favorite book of all time, Adam? Ain't nobody reading.
Right now, and this is a lot of people like to give him shit where it's like, oh, it's just the popular answer for fantasy books right now. I love Brandon Sanderson. He makes, you've never heard of it.
No. You've talked about him to me before.
Yeah.
I've never read Brandon Sanderson. What's the title of one of the books?
The first book, which is the first book I ever, by the way, I have the first book, but I've listened to the audiobooks mostly. It was back when I was working at Westminster. Is a nice time killer. The first book is like The Way of Kings. The whole overarching story is like the Stormlight Archive is what they call it. High fantasy kind of stuff. I've heard him described, and I don't know about this, but I've heard him described as like the 21st century Tolkien, essentially, the way that he writes and like because he builds universes and stuff like that. That's kind of the way he does it. His books are kind of they're kind of the way that the Marvel is, where it's like the Marvel universe, where it's like all these interconnected like comic books. They call them the Cosmos universe, where it's like he has a bunch of different book series, and somehow they're all interconnected. Like kind of like I guess maybe Stephen King might be, but those are probably like my favorites at the moment that I'm digging.
And it's fantasy.
Yeah, it's fantasy. 100%.
So there's a book series that Kristen loves, and she's read all of them. There's like 1,000 books, and they're fantasy. And I was thinking, wait, it's not the same one. It's not. I had to look it up. And I don't know anything about these books, so chat, if you guys know. It's A Court of Thorns and Roses.
I've heard of them.
You've heard of?
I've
They're
heard
like
of them.
really popular.
Yeah.
I think they're turning it into an Amazon Prime series,
Okay.
which she's very excited for.
I know nothing about it. I just heard the
It's
name
fantasy.
before, so yeah.
I think it's fantasy smut. She loves reading smut.
That's you know what? You're not talking to two women here, but I've gotten somehow on female smut TikTok where it's just women like geeking about the smutty, and they've turned into memes and stuff like that. Where like, have you seen the transitions where it's like they're reading this thing and then like the song, I think it's the Sabrina Carpenter song where it's like the
Tears.
I think it's Tears the one, but like it's switched over to like
wet when
yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
That song's a bop,
but
too.
I think that's
Love
the song
Sabrina.
they use where it's like women reading like those kind of smut fantasy stuff, and they get to the point where it's like the drop, and then it switches, and like a dude is like pinning them up against the wall passionately, and then it switches back over. I've seen those. I've seen a lot of really funny ones too, where it's like a dude that's doing that, and then it happens, and he throws a book. Where it's like, "What the fuck was that?" And he's like,
I've seen that too.
Yeah.
I've seen it too. Where a guy like there's a book like on
he's
the
reading
counter.
like he's reading like a comic book like Deadpool or something like that, and then Deadpool and Wolverine pop up right next to him. They grab him, and he's like throws the comic like, "What the fuck?"
I saw one where his wife was reading one of these like fantasy smut books.
Yeah.
And she like sets it on the counter, and her husband like walks by, and he just picks it up, and the song plays, and all of a sudden like the light goes red.
Yeah.
And he's like grabbing his ankles.
Yeah.
And there's a giant guy behind him.
Yeah.
And then it snaps out. He's like, "Whoa, what just happened?" It's
Those
so
are
funny.
those are fucking
It's
hilarious.
So funny.
They're great. I've also seen the ones
It's
where
really
it's
good.
like the women are doing it and it hits that point of the song, and then nothing happens. And one's like, "It didn't happen. It didn't happen. What the fuck? What the fuck? What did I do wrong?"
I saw one where they did like 3 in a row. It was like a transition. And then this girl's like laying here and she's got like a toy sitting next to her. She opens a book and like nothing happens. And she looks at her book and it says The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And she was like, throws it. She's like, shit. Throws. Oh man. I don't know. I
Lula said, "Yes, I read it before they got big." Who's they? I'm sorry.
think she means the ones I'm talking about because
Okay.
they're like insanely popular.
You guys love
Kristen
the
loves them.
Empyrean series. Fourth, I've heard of the Empyrean series.
Okay.
I've never like read it or anything, but yeah, those are really great.
It's funny.
Dude, some people are funny out there. We're not that funny or creative.
No,
but like
I try to do fun TikToks with you, and you're like, I don't do that shit. I'm like, Adam, all you have to do is learn a dance and lip sync, and you're like, fuck no.
You got to get me. You got to get me drunk to do that. I'll do it if I'm drunk.
What are we doing here?
You ask me when I'm sober before we start the show, and I'm like, I don't really want to do that. And then cut to me at the end of the show, like, I heard you. You know, what about that TikTok you would do? By the time we're at the end of the show, you're like, I don't really feel like doing it now. So
That's because I'm the opposite. I get drunk and I get tired.
I get drunk and I'm like, let's
41
fucking
years
go.
old.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. Scott, let's talk chorus cinema. Let's get into it. I already read those comments.
I didn't.
What, the Lulu one?
We have the face for radio. My mom.
That's your mom. That's your mom
My
saying
mom
that too.
just roasted us.
Yeah.
That we have the face for radio.
You know what?
Thanks, Mom.
Fucking blocked.
Ouch.
Blocked.
Ouch.
Blocked. You're blocked.
Did
You're
you have
blocked
some
now.
salve for this burn? Oh.
That's your mom too.
Yeah, it
Jesus
is.
Christ. Scott,
Coercive cinema.
This is your chorus cinema.
I gave
we
you-
got. By the way, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do chorus cinema. We're gonna do the outing stuff or our typical stuff. We have to talk about a video that you took at the end of the show. There's one video that you did this past week.
Yeah,
We're gonna talk about
that.
We're gonna talk about the end of the show. Stick around past when we do the advertising. We're gonna talk about that too because there's a video Scott took that we got to talk about too. But let's do chorus cinema now. What was the pick, Scott? It was your turn.
Yeah. I gave you an oldie, but
It
a
was an
goodie.
oldie.
An Alfred Hitchcock movie because I love Hitchcock. 1951 Strangers on a Train.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this movie. It's been a long time since
It was
I've
good.
seen it.
It was a good movie.
You were very drunk and you had so many
I was
conspiracy theories about this movie.
Pretty drunk. I feel like you liked my ideas.
I loved your ideas.
You liked my ideas more than the movie turned out.
Loved your ideas. I want your ideas to be a movie.
So this movie is about a dude that just some business dude that meets his random Joe, stranger on a train, hence the name of the movie. Meets this random Joe and they start talking about their life and things that are going on. And the one dude looks a little younger than the other guy, and he's like, oh, you know, like my like wife or fiance or whatever's like giving me hassle. He's like, oh, mine's too, like yada yada. And they kind of like make this deal. By the way, dude's a tennis player, not a businessman. I don't know why I said that. Suit and tie makes me think business.
Yeah.
They essentially make this deal. I say in quotes because the younger dude's like joking around about it, but the other dude's very serious. Essentially, they're going to unalive each other's wives, or
no, his
fiance.
One of them made a deal to unalive his ex-wife, who was like
ex-wife. You're right.
Who was like taking money. The other one was to unalive his father.
His father? Was it his father?
His father.
I missed that.
His father was a businessman, and he was the son.
Okay.
And he would have inherited all the money, but his father was a real jerk too.
The bad guy's the one that had the father and stuff like that. They wanted alive. The other guy was like the ex-wife was like a floozy, like taking all his money and stuff like that and fucking around. So it ends up being the person who was the stranger on the train ended up doing the deed and then expecting the other guy to like, you got to hold up your end of the bargain, buddy. You got to unalive my dad. I called it within like 5 minutes of the movie. And I thought I spoiled it because you gave me a look. I was like, he's the devil, isn't he? I was like, he's the devil. That would have
been Hitchcocky. That would have been Rod
he's
Sterling.
The devil. That's why he's doing this. The bad guy's the devil. And you gave me a look. I was like, oh, I spoiled it. And you're like, no. And then I felt like you were disappointed. And I was a little disappointed too when it came out. Like, oh, he's not
your
the devil.
idea's better.
He's just a dude. And I was like, that would have been so like of the era Twilight Zone-y if he was just the devil. And it was like, it's not bad. But if you just go into it knowing he's not the devil, you'll have a better time watching it, I think. I was expecting he's the Satan, the Prince of Darkness. Like I was expecting that. That was my expectation. It didn't end up being that. It was still good.
It was good. It was a good movie.
So you've given me a lot of these black and white movies, and they're all good.
This is how I can play 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Yes,
because I've watched movies from the 40s and 50s.
I refuse to watch those movies of my own volition because a lot of them are shit. A lot of them are shit. You've given me the good ones, and I appreciate that. And one of the things I appreciate these kind of movies is it, unlike movies today, which relies on a lot of money, CGI, and effects and things like that. These kind of movies had no choice but to rely on both acting and writing. That was it. That's all they really had to rely on for the most part. And so that's why these movies are great storytelling kind of movies. Like they tell really good stories. There's a lot of garbage from like the 40s and 50s. There's a lot of trash.
Ages ago, I gave you 7 Samurai.
Which
is a black and white movie with subtitles.
That was so good.
And you were like, and at the end you were like, this is amazing.
It was one of the best movies I've ever seen.
Yeah.
7 Samurai is so fucking amazing.
Really good.
It'd be better if it was dubbed because I want to watch the movie, not read it. That's how I watch anime. Which, by the way, I don't know, you're not an anime TikTok. Never mind.
I am trying to. Is the game we're playing right now, is that anime?
No, it's not. 100% no. There's something that's trending right now through anime, which is this character for this show I can't pronounce, but I did add it to my watch list. Where it's just this dude that's like dancing. I'll show you the TikTok. If you know, you know. I'll show you it later. It's the one TikTok that made me go, I want to watch this show 100%. But like the black and white movies you've given me, so they've all been chef's kiss. They've all been good. But those are the best of the best you've given me, is what it is. Those are the ones you think about. So the reason why I don't go back and watch those black and white movies of my own volition is because there's a lot of shit out there. There's a lot of shit out there I don't want to watch. So I appreciate you giving me the good ones. It was a good movie, despite my
I loved your idea though.
Despite my disappointments that it's not the devil, it was a good movie. Oh, Lulu has a question. Best pie on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
That's a chat.
I have an
chat
answer.
Pop quiz. She's asking the chat too.
Best
but
Thanksgiving pie, hands down, not even remotely close. Pumpkin pie, 7 days a week.
I don't eat pie. Unless it's.
You don't eat.
Unless it's, I'm not saying it.
Come on,
it's a
what
dirty
pie.
I don't know.
Poontang pie? Is that what you were gonna say?
I was gonna say it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for saying it.
You were.
I'm not a pie guy. I don't know.
You don't like apple pie?
No, not really. Whipped cream, Scott. She got it. She got it. Whipped cream.
Oh, you put so much whipped cream on that pumpkin pie slice, you can't even see it. That's
Scott,
me.
The correct joke was cream pie.
Oh,
that was the correct joke.
Cream pie? Yes, please.
That was the correct joke. You were, Lulu, you were close. You were this close to the joke.
Yeah, they got it. They understood.
She got it. She got it. No, like my kind of pie preference is like the dessert pies. Like I'm getting the chocolate chip cookie dough pie from Bob Evans for Thanksgiving this year. I like the Oreo cream pie from Eaton Park. That's a good pie. I like the desserty, like really bad for you pies.
Oh, the Oreo cream pie from Eaton Park is very good. That's a
good.
great answer.
It's the best pie, but it's so bad for you.
That is a good answer.
Yeah.
Don't be like, I don't like pies. Say Oreo cream pie from. That is an adequate answer.
And it's basically a cookie, is what it is. Oh, you were afraid to get flagged. I get it. That's fair. I get it. Yeah. She made the joke without making the joke, so I'll flag Scott's account. No worries. So.
Hey, chat, what pies do you guys like?
Than pie. You're right. I do prefer other things than pie. So typically right now is when we do choose the next course cinema, which is my choice. But as we said at the beginning of the show, we're going to take a brief break from course cinema because we're doing Dispatch, which if you'll stick around post show,
on the TikTok.
On the TikTok, we are going to stream the next 2 episodes of Dispatch.
Now Adam will post them to YouTube,
and I'm gonna make sure that the audio is working properly this time. But assuming I'll give you the course cinema now, and assuming it's still on Tubi, just kind of like a little bit of a tease, little tickle of the taint kind of thing. We're gonna watch a movie that I'm surprised you've never watched. It's a Robin Williams favorite. We're gonna watch Good Morning Vietnam on Tubi. That's what we're going to watch.
Never seen it.
So, but it's going to be a few weeks. We'll let you know ahead of time before we do that. But we're going to do Dispatch. Lulu said pumpkin or apple, but I do love an Oreo or chocolate silk pie too. Yeah, they're good. Why am I suddenly in the mood to watch Pan's Labyrinth? Josh, she's asking you, brother. She's asking you.
Yeah. That's it.
Exactly. He's never seen. It's Robin Williams. He's never seen Good Morning Vietnam.
I've never seen.
Good fucking
Morning
nuts.
Vietnam. Never seen. I'm familiar with it. I know it, but I've never.
Good Morning Vietnam.
That's the part I know. That's the part I know.
It's a good movie.
I was more of a Dead Poets guy myself.
It's personally. A good movie. So.
I was more of a Hook guy myself.
Hook.
Hook.
Rufy. Oh.
Speaking of Pan's Labyrinth, I watched a Guillermo del Toro movie this past week. I watched Frankenstein.
You mean Frankenstein?
I watched.
You mean Frankenstein?
You're putting me on. No, it was.
You told me that at the gym. Yeah. And we made all the Young Frankenstein jokes.
We did, and I was like, wait a minute. I think Young Frankenstein is the best iteration of a Frankenstein movie. No question about it.
I'm just going through the whole movie in my head right now. I'm just laughing at the whole movie in my head.
That movie's
What's your hump? What's your hump?
What's your hump again? Oh, never mind.
What hump?
Okay. So
Scott, how can the people afford this? How can they get a hold of us?
Well, we gotta clip the show before we go.
What?
Got my clip to show.
We'll do it after I said after we do all that stuff. It's to tease them to stick around to the end. So after we go through this bit,
Captain, my Captain, you know, Lulu. All right, folks, we got a lot of people in both chats tonight. Anybody, please like and share this with your friends. The only way we can grow is if you help us to grow.
That's what it is.
If you guys want to watch us live, we come to you live just about every Monday night on TikTok. On my account, you can search for Scotty Knows, SCOTTY KNOWS. Follow my account there. I have the 1,000 subscribers, so we can do it there. Or you can follow this guy.
I just joined, so you can follow Grizzle. Just joined, so if you want to follow me, I will be doing like some streaming stuff on my account, some game, not Dispatch, but other game streaming and stuff like that.
So follow me, Scotty Knows. Follow Adam at Grizzled. You can also watch it live on Facebook Live. 2 ways. You can friend request yours truly. My name on there is Scott Malenky, Malenky. We've been going live on my account, again, because I have the more followers. But we also have the For Your Distraction Facebook page. We post links to all of our shows on there. We post a lot of fun stuff on there. So if you're on Facebook, if you're one of the old people like us that still use it, friend request me, Scott Malenky, and follow the For Your Distraction. Also, YouTube, we're going to be posting our gameplay of Dispatch on there. We go live on YouTube Live and post all the old shows on there too. Search for Your Distraction on YouTube. Plus, Adam posts all the links in the show notes, so you can find everything in there. I talked to all these people at the wedding, and we've been told multiple times that we have the face for radio. So if you don't want to look at our ugly mugs,
speak for yourself.
You can listen to the podcast the old-fashioned way, audio only. We still upload the audio versions to Podbean, Google Play, iTunes, Spotify. Sorry, I've been drinking. Pretty much anywhere you get your podcasts, you'll find us. Search for Your Distraction and subscribe to us there. We are no longer on Twitter. We got kicked off.
Twitter.
We got kicked off because I called Elon Musk.
See you next Tuesday.
I called him that, and he kicked us off. But if you want to tweet us, you still can. Tweet us at Avian Adam or at The Real Donald Trump. Those are the 2 ways that we can.
I never had a Twitter when I did that, by the way.
What?
I never had a Twitter when I did that.
Avian Adam?
That was never a thing.
It was on Twitter.
I never had a Twitter. I had Instagram. I didn't have a Twitter.
I followed you on Twitter.
Nope.
Bullshit.
Nope. Bet. Fucking bet, dude.
Swear you have a Twitter.
Fucking bet.
It was called Tweet Speak. You had to tweet on Twitter.
Nope. Fucking bet.
I'll bet.
Bet.
What are we betting?
They'll be fact checking me next week on that one.
What are we betting? What are we betting?
I don't know. Well, hey, chat.
Hey.
What should we bet?
Since For Your Distraction, Twitter is gone the way of the dodo, we should revive Avian Adam. We should do
honestly don't think I have a fucking login.
Really think
that's the
you
problem
do.
with like I'm not even memeing. I'm not even joking. Like I really don't think I do. I don't remember ever being on Twitter for this shit.
Well, search for Avian Adam on Instagram.
It was too political at the time, so that's why I don't think I had it.
Whatever. So those are the ways you can get a hold of us here at For Your Distraction. Or you can shoot us an email, foryourdistraction@gmail.com. We still do the Gmail thing. We are a member of
I did have one, but it's not Avian Adam.
What is it?
It's Birding Adam.
Birding Adam. That's even better.
I didn't think I did it.
Birding
didn't think I had
Adam.
one.
Tweet us at Birding Adam.
I didn't think I had one.
Adam is a bird watcher.
I did it for a time, and hey, when I bird watched, it was mostly on Google Watch Birds.
Own it, man.
I'll tell you this: that class would have been a lot better if it weren't it didn't start in the fucking winter time. That class started at the height of when it was snowy out. It was like 5 degrees outside, and every single time we went out as a class to go watch birds, let me venting for a second. Bear with me for a second. Every single time we went out to go watch birds.
Hey. We was trying to get our attention.
Say your thing and I'll repeat it. Goddamn. Where's our Izzy? I gave you an Izzy cameo a while ago.
Do it again. Do it again.
You were whining. Here's Izzy right here.
There it is.
There it is. Right here, Izzy.
The likes are flowing.
You owe me 1,000 likes just from your thumb.
She got us 10,000.
I know.
Anyway, we are a member
enough. You're right. It wasn't enough.
I'm trying to get this out. We got to give the promo to our podcast network. We are a member of the Electronic Media Collective podcast network. So head on over to electronicmediacollective.com and you'll find our show there and a bunch of our other sister shows, great shows. Give them check them out. They've actually added some new people as of recently.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't checked in a while, but that's why it's
I go
your
on
job.
there. That's
your,
why
it's your job to do that.
I go on
yes.
there. It's pretty good. Pretty good. We are still front page, front and center.
Pretty good. We better be front page. We better be.
Last time I checked, we were like the number 2 or number 3 most downloaded podcast on their webpage.
Fucking better be.
Yep.
We fucking better be. Is that it, Scott? We were to move on to your video.
Patreon.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
www.patreon.com/ for your distraction. That's it. It's only $1 a month, and we have new content coming out. We did like a live TikTok show. Adam recorded like 4 hours of content. He's been breaking it up. My mom was like, I love it. She's like, we talked about religion one time for a good solid hour. It was my mom's favorite show, she said.
First of all, / not backslash.
Shit.
Just saying. That's the internet. That's the internet. It's not / it's backslash. It's okay. I'm on IT. You're not. It's okay. You wouldn't necessarily pay attention to that. It's /
I was this close. I'm gonna get it next week.
Do you know what I say? Patreon.com / for distraction. I don't even tell them forward or backslash. They'll guess. They'll figure it out. Patreon.com / for distraction.
Can't you go to the Patreon and search for distraction?
Probably. I don't know. But the easiest way is just fucking click the goddamn link in whatever episode you're watching on YouTube and shit like that. Just click. It's in the links in the show. God damn it.
All right.
Fuck a month.
We're running a little bit long here.
Give us $1 a month.
We're running a little bit long because we forgot.
14,000 likes. Get that 15,000.
I made a video that I really wanted to discuss. So let me set the stage here. A little housekeeping. So I told everybody how I went to a wedding this weekend. And so I gained a lot of weight. My jacket didn't fit me anymore. And then I'm losing weight because Adam and I have been working out. Should have kept the jacket. But I don't have a jacket.
15 pounds, you said. 15 pounds is really good. That's really
15 and going. Thanks to you, my friend.
You're welcome.
Anyway, so had to go rent a suit jacket because it was a fancier wedding. Had to go rent one for the wedding, and I drove to a busier area near us, and are we there?
Now we're back.
Izzy unplugged the audio cord. We're back, folks.
I'm checking the TikTok. Apologies. Izzy, look, Lulu. I love Izzy. You love Izzy. She's a fucking asshole, though. She's a.
Come here, Molly.
So the problem is. Are
we live?
We're live. The problem is when Izzy first came into my house. It's first of all, it's my cat's fault to start. Izzy was curious about her. She would go up to her and sniff her, and my cat would swipe at her. At one point, she drew blood by cutting above her eyebrow. Ever since then, it's just been all-out war. It's been all-out war between these two. It doesn't happen often, but every now and then, they go to toes, and that's what happened now. Izzy went to toes with fucking Molly.
Bad girl.
And unplugged
You've
the
been
cord.
a bad little girl, and you're getting a vigorous spanking right now.
Honestly, like, it's... I hate my life sometimes. Yeah, Izzy sucks right now. And I'm trying to discipline her.
She's in the doghouse.
She literally, I threw her ass in the kennel. I disciplined her, threw her ass in the kennel. She gotta fucking learn. You gotta learn, asshole. So apologies. I'm not gonna edit it for the future because it's too much work, but I do apologize to anybody listening and watching. Izzy is being an asshole sometimes.
All right.
Molly, come here. You finish your story.
Poor Molly. Okay. I forgot. I lost my train of thought. So I had to go, rent this suit. And as I'm driving, there's a busy section. There is a lady standing there in a red Charlie Kirk Freedom t-shirt waving an American flag, screaming at the cars that drive by. She's screaming, "No Sharia law!" And I drive by her, and I think to myself, at first I tried to record her as I was driving. Couldn't do it. There was too many cars. I was too far away. So after I go and I get my suit, I'm thinking to myself, this is content. I'm going to pull my car over, and I'm going to go have a conversation with this lady. Unfortunately, my phone, and for those of you who are iPhone, Apple people like me, Adam hates them, but it's just
okay.
like
She's just
TikTok.
I'm trying to get her.
When a pop-up comes up, and I was making it on TikTok, it went to the coffee mug. You know, my low battery came on, so I missed recording a lot of the conversation. So I got to give you a little bit. I got to set the story a little bit. She basically attacked me because of my age. She said I was too young to know better. Mind you, I'm 41 years old. She's like, "You haven't even lived through all the presidents." And I'm like, lady, she was talking about Reagan. I was like, I was alive for Reagan. Yes.
We have a lot of
She
the
tried
video.
to ask, she tried to say, I don't remember. She was being very Islamophobic. She tried to tell me that I didn't remember 9/11, which I did. And then she tried to tell me that I shouldn't have an opinion because I've never served in the military. This is all stuff that I missed on the recording. But I did catch a bunch of the recording, and we're going to play it for you right now.
So, for the recording, I did notice this when I was putting it together. Halfway through, the sound and video desyncs a little bit.
That's
so
when my battery likes died.
Yeah, that's what I figured. So you see her mouth moving when she's not talking, or her talking when mouth not moving. So just know that ahead of time. But here is the Scott Confronts Stupidity video.
But you don't have to talk to me.
No, but I'm curious. I want to know what makes you think that Muslims, is that what you said? Muslims are taking over the country?
News?
I do watch the news. I do watch the news.
You must be blind for what's going on, because they are in Dearborn, Michigan, and they have taken over the whole city, and they actually put up street signs with a terrorist from the Hamas.
A terrorist?
The 9/11. Do you not remember 9/11?
I do. I do. I remember 9/11.
Okay.
Yes.
How old are you?
41 years old.
I'm 62, honey.
Okay.
Okay, and I served in the military to keep us.
Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service.
To be here to do this.
You are.
I am
You are.
allowed
And
to
I appreciate you doing
my
this.
country, and this is what I'm doing. And I watch and I see.
I want help educate me.
Thing I guess that you are.
Well, maybe I can. I want to know what you watch, so maybe I'll know these things. I never heard anything about a Dearborn, Michigan putting a terrorist pictures up on street signs. I never heard that.
It wasn't pictures. It was a street sign that they named after a Muslim.
Okay.
That was a sympathizer with the Hamas that put the planes into 9/11. They named a street after him.
Okay.
The preacher went into a town meeting.
Okay.
And the mayor of that town told this preacher, "We don't want you here."
Have a blessed
It cuts
day.
out here.
Yeah.
And that was, yeah. It was, there was a lot more. Unfortunately, we lost it. But she was initially saying that Muslims are trying to take over the country. And she had some unkind words to say about Mayor-elect Mamdani.
The name is Mamdani. M-A-M-D-A-N-I.
Who her beloved Donald Trump was giving the googly bedroom eyes to in the Oval Office.
He loves him some Mamdani.
So yeah. So I don't know. That happened after I talked to her. I wonder how that made her feel. She also tried to say that Hamas was responsible for 9/11. I told her that's not true. It was Al Qaeda, and one of the big leaders of Al Qaeda was also in the Oval Office this week because Trump was giving him fighter jets from Saudi Arabia. No, Hamas was not involved with 9/11 at all. Not at all. She was so misinformed, and I really, really missed. I screwed the pooch by not having my phone ready to go, but it was going to make some great content. I put it on my TikTok. You guys can watch the video on there. Yeah, she was really something special, and that's, folks, who we have to deal with. Those people vote.
Yeah.
And it's scary. I could just feel her hatred, her anger oozing because of people who practice Islam. And that's just, in my opinion, no religion has any place in government.
No.
None of it.
No.
And I don't want Sharia law. Absolutely not.
Nobody does.
But just
no.
because a mayor in New York City who practices Islam was elected, that doesn't mean Muslims are trying to take over the country.
No.
It really
it's not.
frustrated me.
Lulu just gave you the name of the show, by the way. Trump wants that Mamdani Salami.
Oh my gosh. Play it out.
Trump said he's a socialist, jihadist locked the door. And Zoran walked in and he forgot what he was mad for. Now he cheesing, look giggle, a blessing the face.
Stick around, by the way. We're gonna load up the game here in a bit. So
Posted 15 carousels like, look at my boo. Mega crowd confused like, sir, what happened to hate? He said, I never said it, stop lying, the media fake. From jihadist to hottie, Trump switched up the plotty. Now he's smiling in the oval light, Zoran, you the body. He went from calling them dangerous to pull up in the lobby. Bros in love with the mayor, somebody tell somebody very handsome guy. Nobody saying it but me. He hugged me first. Maybe I hugged him first. Doesn't matter. Trump got a crush and it's loud, not subtle.